Tyla speaks on being ignored by Rihanna at the Met Gala and saying she felt so awkward.
I look crazy right now, but I just woke up. My voice is raspy. But basically, y'all, everyone knows I love Ree. Oh my gosh. So I met her last year, and she was cool. You know, I met her, but I think she was occupied because she was like, I went up to her, I was like, oh, hey, you know. She was like, hey, my baby daddy's calling me, and then she left. And I was like, oh, maybe she was busy. So I don't know, I felt awkward. What the heck? I felt awkward. I don't know how to say hi. If I feel like someone's busy, it's like, So this time, I was waiting for my car and she was right there, and I was, yeah. So this time, yeah, I don't want to go up because I felt like she was busy. You know what I mean? And the last time she was busy. So I want to, like, when we do speak, if we do end up speaking ever, I want it to be like calm, so we both can just, you know, vibe and talk nicely.
Oh, Rihanna. Oh, Rihanna. This isn't the first time I've seen this dynamic before, and we're gonna unpack it on my channel. Now, I have a disclaimer. Rihanna is a mega star, she's an icon. So, some people believe that icons are above criticism and reproach. If that is you, go ahead, just don't even rage bait yourself. Go ahead and click off the video now because you're not going to like what I have to say in this video at all. Okay, so if you worship Rihanna and you treat celebrities like God, like they are perfect humans that can't make mistakes, go ahead and click off of my video. Okay, so now that those people hopefully left, I'm not happy with what I see. I'm actually very disappointed in Rihanna. So basically, I already know what y'all are gonna comment. She was mad at ASAP Rocky. Yeah, because most women think on the surface level, but as a person like me, if you check out my videos, I'm always diving deep into psychology. I can see clearly what's going on here. Okay, so again, if you're a surface level person, you don't think deeply, you don't think critically, you're not into psychology, click off the video. Okay, because I don't want to read. I don't read angry rants in my comment section. I just block you and move on. Because most of the people typing that, just like with my Beyonce video that I just did, all the people rushing to the comment section, being emotional over the title, y'all didn't even watch the video. I titled it like that on purpose. Mind you, the whole video, I am praising Beyonce because I'm happy she is not playing with her face. The girl is fine as hell, and that's how it should be. Women see a wrinkle and are so quick to inject themselves, but y'all not even watching the video. So I don't want to argue with low IQ people. Now, so this is a hard video for me to do because growing up in the early 2000s, nothing was touching Rihanna. I'm gonna be honest with you. No woman during that time was more beautiful than Rihanna. Like, I vividly remember me and my cousins. I'm not gonna lie, I get why people worship her because it was like that back then. Like, as far as her beauty goes, I never really cared too much for her music and her singing, but as far as her beauty goes, she was mean. She was nasty in the early 2000s. No one had her face. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous girl. I mean, I remember being at my cousin's house, and my cousins were a little bit older than me. And I remember when having posters of beautiful celebrities on your wall was a thing. And I remember we just would sit and just like be mesmerized over Rihanna's poster on the wall. We would talk about her all day. We'd get into arguments. So Rihanna is that girl. So you have two scenarios, right? Like there's Beyonce and then there's Rihanna. Beyonce is one of those girls that had her prime, her peak, and she's okay. She lived it up, so she's okay with giving the torch to the younger women. Okay? But there are some girls where it's like once they peaked, they can't accept the fact that they are no longer peaking. And I know y'all are going to run to the comment section, but we're not going to act like what Sandra be saying. I love when she says that. We're not going to act deaf, dumb, and blind. Okay? Rihanna looks drastically different. That's okay. She's Rihanna. She's still pretty. Does she look different? Yes. Is she ugly? Absolutely not. But she looks different. And I feel like seeing young, hot, I mean, Tyla is sexy as hell. Tyla, no one is messing with Tyla. You know, basically, people are always comparing Tyla to Rihanna too. They're always getting compared. People often call Tyla like, oh, you remind me of the young Rihanna. You know, the Rihanna that was in her prime, looks wise. Rihanna sees everything. She's chronically online. You don't think that low-key kind of made her jealous a little bit? And I know women so well. Most women hide their jealousy behind other things, and that's what I wanted to get into. Oh, I'm just mad at A$AP Rocky. Okay, girl. That video was extremely hard to watch. It was extremely painful, babe.
So I met her last year, and she was cool. You know, I met her, but I think she was occupied because she was like, I went up to her, I was like, oh, hey, you know. She was like, hey, my baby daddy's calling me, and then she left. And I was like, oh, maybe she was busy. So I don't know, I felt awkward. What the heck? I felt awkward. I don't know how to say hi. If I feel like someone's busy, it's like, So this time, I was waiting for my car, and she was right there, and I was, yeah. So this time, yeah, I don't want to go up because I felt like she was busy. You know what I mean? And the last time she was busy.
You may be fooling most women with that excuse, but you're not fooling me. Okay? This is the classic older woman hating on the youngins because she hasn't accepted the fact that she's transitioned in life. This is studied in psychology. Like this is a thing.
Like eye rolling, you know, crossing your arms. So since they don't engage in a directly disruptive behavior, there's not something that they can be found guilty of. And the problem in today's world is that if you are faced with one of these women, whether it be a mother, whether it be a sister, whether it be someone at school, that these women can be incredibly aggressive in a very subtle and indirect way.
And this video literally reminds me of when I'm out, I'm hot, I'm cute. And, you know, a lot of women have gained weight, like Rihanna. She's put on a lot of weight. And so when I'm out, these women will be mean mugging me. Okay. Every hot, fine woman knows what's happening here. Okay. Like, this is not like for a person that looks like Tyla. I don't look like Tyla. I'm just saying. For Tyla's caliber, we're used to this type of energy, the meanness sometimes from older women, because you intimidate them. You're either a reminder of a life that they once had and no longer have, you know, the beauty or whatever, right? It could be a lot of reasons, but like, see, if you are not used to being threateningly that girl, like where you walk out and you're a threat, you're getting mean mugs, you're getting chastised, sized up, women are mean to you, don't
like eye rolling, you know, crossing your arm.
I don't want to see your paragraphs. Okay, this is a specific conversation for specific women that will understand what I'm saying. And I'm talking about the fine women. Oh, we know exactly what's going on here. And again, I'm not saying Rihanna is not fine. She is still extremely beautiful, but she do look drastically different than what she looked like in the early 2000s. Okay, that's okay. You know, we give her grace. So if you are not a threatening type of woman, you're simply not going to understand this. I can literally see these women typing angry paragraphs. You don't know what you're talking about, ma'am. You don't walk outside and pump fear and cause that psychological response into other and especially older women. So be quiet. You're not going to understand what I'm saying. Because we all know, God forbid you critique the queen, Rihanna. But Rihanna, you can hide behind that line all you want. Oh, I was just mad at ASAP Rocky. And if that is the case, that is something I want to talk about. And like, I noticed that women are super emotional. Like, let's say if that is the case and you are mad at ASAP Rocky, so you're just a freaking bitch to everyone else because you're mad at your man. Yeah, so why do women do that? Because it's been times in the past where I've been mad at my man, but I know how to not pour that angriness into other people. Like I know how to turn it off and show up when I need to. Like it's been times in the past where, you know, me and my man, we never have real problems. Like so if I'm mad at him, it's over something stupid. Like he probably annoyed me. Like he's a goofball, right? So like, and sometimes I'll be annoyed, especially around my period. And my homegirl will call me. Am I giving my homegirl attitude on the phone? No, because what the hell did my homegirl do to me? So you know, some women are emotional like that. Again, I'm a Pisces. Rihanna's a Pisces. It could be a thing. But I do know that sometimes women will hide their jealousy behind other reasons. Okay. And some people are peeping it. And I know y'all are going to be mad at me and y'all are not going to like this commentary. But on my channel, I have to keep it real. I don't care about the backlash. Okay. We know what's going on here. And I've seen literally like dozens of interviews of Tyla. Rihanna is Tyla's idol. Tyla has made that known out of her mouth in dozens of interviews. Rihanna does not live under a rock. She used to come out swinging. She is a chronically online person. Rihanna, you are charismatic as hell. Okay, you are nice as hell to random fans. I see you being nice to everyone. I see Tyla's body language. She's hurt. Whether she admits it or not, Tyla is crushed. You know, they say don't meet your idols. Tyla is probably hurt because Rihanna dismissed her. That was mean. What Tyla described in her video, I was shocked. I couldn't believe that Rihanna treated her like that. That's not like Rihanna, and that's how you know it's jealousy because you don't treat nobody like that. But the one girl where everybody talks about how she reminds them of the younger you, is Tyla a trigger for you, Rihanna? I'm serious. They're not going to admit it, but I can pick up on body language. Tyla looked like she was crushed in that corner and wanted to cry. The fact that her idol was right there and actively ignoring her. Rihanna, you are a celebrity. So you know when to turn your emotions off and when to be professional and when to show up. Don't tell me that excuse. Okay? Again, I'm going to say this again. She goes out of her way to be kind to everybody else who isn't threatening. Are you jealous, Rihanna? Because celebrities, like, trust me, they go through it in their personal lives. But if you have a show tomorrow, you have a show tomorrow. They know how to turn off their emotions and show up when they need to. You know, they'll have meet and greets. Hey, they might have got into it with their man, but they know you can't show up to the meet and greet with an attitude. So why didn't you properly acknowledge Tyla? Why, Rihanna? Because I would think that Rihanna lived out her youth Like, I wouldn't expect her to be an envious person like this, you know? The reason why I am blaming this on jealousy is because who isn't jealous of Tyla at this point? I already said it before. What I say ages well every time. Y'all will create a problem with everything that this girl does because Tyla is extremely threatening. When you look at Tyla, you feel something. For me, I don't really get jealous of other women. So when I look at her, I feel like going to the gym. But I know for a lot of women, they cannot, I don't know what the word is, like compartmentalize or something like that. Their jealousy. So I know for a lot of women, oh, they're feeling pain in their chest when they look at Tyla. And that's why Tyla is damned if she do, damned if she don't. I don't see, I mean, the video that she came out about Rihanna, what? Why do y'all act like Rihanna is above criticism? Like, she's clearing up the freaking drama, I guess. She clearly likes Rihanna. I think Tyla may be a little bit weak because she know damn well that kind of hurt her, but she's trying to play it off like it didn't. Girl, I seen you drooling over Rihanna in practically every video. You looked hurt in that corner, but you don't want to admit it because you still like Rihanna, right? She's still your idol. You're giving her the benefit of the doubt. She told you it was because of ASAP Rocky. You're young, you're naive, and so you probably fully believe that. Two things can be true at once. I do think that, yeah, she could have been annoyed with her man. But I also think that what I said is true. But from what I know, again, like I said about Tyla threatens every woman. Whether she threatens you to go to the gym like me, whether she threatens you to put the snacks down, or, you know, most women, like I said, when they feel threatened, I notice that they don't feel that. They just feel hatred and jealousy. That's why nothing, Tyla, people are making a problem out of this video. Like, y'all have a problem with everything she does. Just say that you're jealous of the girl. I mean, we don't never see Tyla looking bad. And if you say she does, you're dragging it. That girl, like I said, is so fine. She can put on a garbage bag and still make it eat. And that's the problem most of you girls have with Tyla. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Like, level up instead of hating on the girl. But yeah, that's my commentary. My name is Blunt Girly. I don't kiss a single person's behind on my channel. I don't care if you are Michael Jackson, Rihanna, the president. I see things for exactly what it is, and I talk about it from there. Okay, so yeah. Very sad. But okay, well, hopefully Rihanna proves me wrong. I would love for her to prove me wrong. She might make it up because you looking a little bit bitter, girl. You looking a little bit bitter, so she might see what people are saying and then try to like give like, you know, a little fake, you know, acknowledgement of Tyla, but it's like, girl, I know what's going on here. Every day that I run my errands, I get this same energy from women that are like 10, 20, 15 years older than me. So, peep how when Rihanna was standing right by Tyla, not acknowledging her, hella awkward, Rihanna was talking to the camera person. She has no problem talking to everyone else, so we're not going to do that. But I also wanted to say, so let's get into the ASAP Rocky thing, her man, right? So people are speculating, which I don't know. I guess there's a video of ASAP being a little bit too friendly with the woman, right? Like, I don't know. He was just talking to the woman. I gotta watch it again. I'm not gonna lie. I like briefly looked at it. It was at the Met Gala, and it was kind of, Rihanna was like nearby or whatever. And people think that that's why Rihanna was feeling some type of way. Oh, and by the way, if he was being friendly, that's so funny because he's a Libra. Libras have that reputation. So me as an astrology nerd, I peep the connection with that. Like, girl, you're dating a Libra. Like, yeah, they're very friendly, kind of flirty people. Flirting is not okay, but I don't think I've seen flirting. I've seen a man who is of power, status. He's famous. So like, I like how Hailey Bieber lets Justin Bieber be Justin Bieber, right? Like, Justin Bieber can interact with his fans. It's no problem because he's Justin Bieber. Like, he is an idol for many. And I love Hailey Bieber and the fact that she understands that position about her man. Yes, it's your man, but he's still a star and the show has to go on. So Justin Bieber is very interactive. He's very close and personal with his fans. Hailey Bieber sits back, and I love that she understands that. Like, she doesn't hold that man back. So Rihanna, your jealousy is really showing. And I don't like that because you're Rihanna. You must have forgot who you were, right? And if it is true that you're jealous that your man is talking to other women, so guys, you can't date rich, successful, and powerful men and then do this controlling thing. Like, that's not gonna work. Okay, they're going to network. They're going to hug women. Like, everybody knows that that's your man. We know that's you, Rihanna. What are you tripping for? Sometimes girls are nervous because they're not married. Like, Rihanna isn't married. So do you think that somebody can easily take him away? Girl, I don't know. Everybody knows that that's you. And I wish you would have more of a Hailey Bieber approach. Like, it was cute at Coachella how Hailey Bieber, basically, instead of Hailey going up for the One Less Lonely Girl performance, she's seen how much Billie Eilish is a huge idol of Justin Bieber and said, girl, go. I love that. That's a woman that's in her prime and she ain't bothered. Okay, like, you can't do that. You can't date these powerful men and expect them to be in a shell. No, they're going to interact with women, babe. They're going to hug women. They're going to talk to women. If you can't accept that, then don't date these types. Like, that's crazy. I don't see what he's doing wrong in the clip. I'll have to watch it again. But okay, he hugged the girl at the Met Gala. He knows Rihanna is right there. Why did y'all think he was trying to make a move? Like, that's crazy to me. You guys are very insecure, and y'all women need to learn to relax. Like in my marriage, I'm just confident. Like, I'm not constantly worried about another girl taking my man. Like I said, it's not a fear that's in my head. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that can't happen. No, I'm very humble. Anything can happen. But I'm chill about it. I'm pretty much like Hailey Bieber. Like, I'm relaxed. All right. Well, so I already know what chicks are going to say because chicks be gaslighting and chicks are basic. Here, this gonna be y'all, okay? What Rihanna gotta be jealous of Tyla for? Ain't nobody jealous of Tyla. Who is Tyla? She ain't gotta acknowledge Tyla. Rihanna don't gotta acknowledge Tyla. And it's like, please stop gaslighting. Rihanna, and I'm gonna say this one last time. Who doesn't Rihanna acknowledge? Rihanna will hug a fan. She will acknowledge people in the grocery store. She even started talking to the cameraman, for heaven's sake.
Can you say happy birthday, Kiki?
Kiki, that's your girlfriend?
That's I'll show you a picture.
He's in love.
He's in love, Rick. He's in love. We're going to the islands. And
Happy birthday, boo.
Can you probably show me the E?
I got you.
Who's that, Rihanna? That's her right there.
If you can talk to the cameraman and, no, I'm not buying this whole, oh, she was just mad at her baby daddy. I'm not buying it. You don't like Tyla. And that's okay because most women don't like Tyla. Most women are jealous of Tyla. The women that are saying, who is Tyla? Tyla ain't nobody. They jealous too. Okay. And, somebody brought up a good point. Maybe Rihanna, again, what did I say on my channel? When women get older, they start gaining weight. They look different by their doing because you can snap back and get in shape, but Rihanna chooses not to. What do? They start being mean and jealous of, they're always eyeballing and jealous when their man is talking to women that they perceive are hotter and skinnier. And it seems like that's what's going on.
So I'm currently in the store editing my video, and I just want to say, I know people are going to come in the comments and be like, girl, you don't know what you're talking about. Rihanna is a billionaire. She is successful. She got a business. Okay, and she can still be capable of being jealous of the next woman. You don't know, you don't know what women are insecure about, right? Like, you don't know. Women can be successful in their career but be insecure about their beauty. The girl has put on a lot of weight, for heaven's sake.
You know, I'm pretty sure since Tyla looks like the young version of Rihanna, maybe that threatens something. Maybe she's threatened. Maybe she's, you know, her man starts popping up and she feels intimidated. Maybe ASAP Rocky likes what he sees. But oh, honey, I know a jealous woman when I see one, and you're simply not going to gaslight me. I already know chicks are not going to like my video. And guess what? I don't care. Jealous women always got an excuse. I'm sorry. You can say I'm reaching. I don't care. I know women and I know the covert things that we do when we're jealous. Everything is not always overt with us. So I'm just wanted to make myself clear. Typically I delete comments and I block comments that are just dedicated to misunderstanding me and they're not watching the video. But low key, I want to leave the comments up to prove my point. Girls are going to be like, Tyla ain't nobody. What Rihanna got to be jealous for? You know, they're not going to watch the video. They're not going to see me breaking down why Rihanna would be jealous. Yeah, Rihanna, you got to realize just because you put people on a pedestal, a lot of beautiful women do not put their self on a pedestal. You know that, right? Like beautiful women, models can be the most insecure. They typically don't see themselves how the world sees herself. So it's very possible for another beautiful woman like Rihanna herself to be jealous of, you know, a Tyla or something like that. That's possible. You know, people fantasize all the time about beautiful women. They think nothing can go wrong in their life. They think they can't be capable of being jealous of other women. You absolutely can. Beautiful women are still human. So if you're confused, play this video back because I explained it perfectly. All right, I gotta go. Bye.